We are back on Media Row, presented by Toyota. We're lounging in our Lazy Boy recliners. Long live the lazy. I'm joined by Arik Armstead, whose tireless work in the community earned him NFL Man of the Year, the Walter Payton Man of the Year. So congratulations for that. It's been a long time coming for you, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. It's been great. It's been awesome. I was a nominee for a number of years here in the Bay Area, and a lot of the foundation of the work we have accomplished was here and still continuing to have impact here. So Nationwide has been a great partner. I've been meeting them for over 5 years, going through the process of being a nominee, and they have really elevated this award to make it what it is. It's the cream of the crop. It's the most prestigious award in the NFL, and that's a big part of Nationwide. Donating over $4 million to player causes throughout the years, and it's really been a great partnership.
Yeah, you were so intertwined in the Bay Area, Sacramento. How difficult was it to pack up and move across the country and start playing for the Jacksonville Jaguars? Yeah,
it was a little difficult, but I believe that God doesn't make mistakes, and I was excited about the opportunity to. I feel like I had so many connections and so many awesome people here. I was excited to. That wasn't going to change. Those connections and the impact that we were doing here wasn't going to change, but I was excited to have opportunity to meet thousands or millions of people in a new area and try to have impact there, and both on and off the field. So I saw it as an opportunity, and now our organization is nationwide. We're doing impact in Florida. We're doing impact all over the country. Still here in Sacramento and in the Bay Area. So that's what God had for my life.
Yeah, the business of the NFL. You saw it. When you signed the contract extension after the Super Bowl season of 2019, DeForest Buckner gets traded. What was it like to experience that? Where, as I understood it, you kind of decided to bet on yourself, right? I mean, they wanted you to stay with an adjusted contract that, I think by any clear measure, wasn't up to what your value was. How was that process for you to in parting ways with the 49ers?
It's a common process, a lot of guys go through it. No hard feelings, so many core memories, and we're here. A lot of love for a lot of people in that building, from top to bottom, and it's just the nature of the business. Like I said, I don't think God makes mistakes. He's always going to put me exactly where I need to be for His purpose, and none of that really changes anything for me. I'm excited to see what my next journey is, or how the rest of my career goes, and wherever God has me be, that's where I'm going to be.
How satisfying was it to come back to Levi Stadium and be a key part of a Jaguars victory over the 49ers?
That was a weird day. Obviously, it's a weird day. Going back to a place where you worked for so long, playing against all your friends. And so it was a weird experience, but for me, it was a good experience. And actually, like the reaction from the 49er fans after, everyone was like, from what I seen, it was like, oh dang, but that was Arik, so
it was okay.
We can't be too mad, which was actually funny for me to see.
How funny was it for you to see your former defensive coordinator and your head coach have that little dust up with words during the week, and then after the game as well? What was going on behind the scenes there in Jacksonville that week?
That was actually hilarious. I know both of them very well, so to see that, but they're cool now. I know that for a fact. And then
breaking news. Did they get back in touch with each other?
They're good. I knew they would get good. They have a lot of respect for each other as coaches, and I heard that from both sides. And it ain't no beef or nothing crazy. It was a great story, great great little timeline.
So the story is that Robert Saleh kind of, I don't know, accused Liam Coen of stealing signals, and that became a big thing. And Robert, after the fact, said, "No, I was just talking about how they know tendencies very well, and they kind of know what you're doing." And then after the game, were you anywhere near the post game handshake with them?
I didn't see it till after the fact, so I missed it live in action. I was talking to everyone, all my former teammates and stuff, so I didn't even see it. I just saw the aftermath.
And now Robert Saleh's in the division.
Yep.
What is the Tennessee Titans getting with Robert Saleh as head coach?
Man, Saleh's a great coach. He has been for a long time. He's not only is he a brilliant defensive mind, but he's a great leader of men. He has a great way of being demanding, but also motivating and being inspiring, and getting the best out of his players. And I think he's shown that for a number of years, and I think the future is bright for him and what they have going on.
And Liam Coen, his first year as a head coach, very successful season in Jacksonville. What distinguishes him as a head coach?
Well, I think the main distinguishing factor, was his ability to take bulletin board material and expand it to create an edge for us. But we really didn't need it, to be honest with you, because when I went to Jacksonville, I was like, I want you guys to experience what it feels like to be at the top of the league and have the respect and have that feeling of, oh, that's the Jags. And like I had when I was on the Niners, and all the work that we put in to achieve that. We weren't very good when I first started on the Niners either, and so I wanted to be a part of that process of getting things turned around and being impactful in that way. And we really didn't need it, because that's how we felt. Like, we felt disrespected. But the only way to change that is to consistently dominate, consistently beat people. So it was good to see the turnaround and have that chip on our shoulder and play with that edge and show people what we're capable of.